The purpose of this video is to show you, the operator, how to get the most out of the Personal Protective Systems Legion-1 and Cohort-1 tactical vests. Okay, the first thing we're going to go through is the assembly of the vest. You notice that the vest first needs to be taken apart. It's a pancake design, two pieces. This fits inside the other. It's easiest when you're doing things like putting plates in or anything else, just to completely disassemble it. So that's the first thing we're going to do. In order to get the vest apart, to get to the soft armor pouch as well as the plate pouch, get near the edge here where there's the Velcro is not all the way to the corner. It'll be easier to lift it from there. From that point, you can just rip it across the rest of the way. The first pouch here is the soft armor pouch. If you're running soft armor, this is where it would go. To get to the plate pouch, and notice there's a handle here, it's because this is a Velcro sandwich here the plate is going to fit within. So use the handle, open it up, and there you go. If you're not running side plates, that's what these are for, is this defeats the Velcro. These little pieces here, you can pull those out first. You'll need to pull those out first if you're going to run the soft armor or run the side plates. Otherwise, just leave them in there. Okay, now we're going to go through is actually putting the plate into the carrier. This is a very unique design. It's a universal plate pouch. It will fit anywhere. That plate will fit within the confines of the vest. There's two parts to it, a plate cradle, and then the actual Velcro sandwich that this is going to fit into. The way this works is you're going to place the plate on the soft side here, the side that does not have any Velcro on it, the clean side. That's the side the plate actually sits on. Okay, the front of the plate is going to be on that side. What's going to happen now is it's going to fold around. Just allow these to fold with it. They're at an angle. They're supposed to be at an angle. Run it across here. Get as tight as you can. It's not critical, but it's just going to make everything fit a little better. And just run one strap on top of the other. No big deal. Fold the excess underneath. And there you go. The plate cradle is on the plate and ready to be put in the vest. Alright, now that we have the plate wrapped in the cradle, we're ready to stick it in the vest. Now, the preferred method, there are other ways you can do it, especially if you have multiple people helping you out. If you're doing it by yourself, the best way we've found so far is to get a piece of cardboard. Really anything will work that will defeat the Velcro. You want to run it in such a way that it's easy to pull it, slide it out once you've done the plate. So the fold in it's going to be on the bottom here. So place it in there, covers up the Velcro. Once you got that ready, you're ready to now open up the vest. Make sure all the Velcro is opened up as far as you can get it. You can see in there once again we have these strips here. It makes it a little bit easier to get it apart. But once the cradle's in there, it'll fully lock it in. So you're going to open it up as far as possible. Then we're going to take and stuff this plate wrapped up into the vest. Holding it on the front as you go in, obviously to give you some support, just ram it through on the front. If it starts to open up again or reclamp, no big deal. Just run your hand back in there. Pull the plate through a little more. Down from the bottom as well as the top. Until it's in. Once you do this, this is a one-shot deal. Once it's done for the first time, you shouldn't really ever have to do it again. If you need to pull the plate out, the cradle can stay in place. And then it's just a simple matter of reaffixing the straps on the cradle. If you know the Velcro, you can tell the Velcro is very, very strong. Once you're in place, and understand you can flip, if this were a larger vest, you can place higher or lower depending on how you're running your rig. If you need your plate higher and you want to run your vest lower, you can do that, or vice versa. Now, we've got the plate there. We're just going to pull the cardboard out, slide it out, push down on the Velcro, pull it down, and the plate is in. If you have soft armor or soft armor panel, it will now fit into this pouch. Okay, now to take the plate out, once again, from here we're going to use the main panel pouch. With that, we're going to handle, lift up. Different ways we can do this here. You have the cradle in place, just release the straps. Plate drops out, you're good to go. That's all there is to it. Place it back in there, put the straps back up, and in there. That's all you got. So to change out the plate, to check it or whatever is an easy fix. Once you get it aligned where you want it in the first place, it's very easy to change out after that. For those who want to just run their plate in the bottommost position, there's really no need for the cradle at all, especially if you're not doing a lot of real high activity, running a whole lot. The plate will just sit in there. There's enough hold strength on the Velcro to keep the plate in. I've been personally wearing mine this way for a long time. This vest is small enough that really the plate takes up the whole pouch anyway. There's not really much need for the cradle, but for those who, once again, who want to be able to adjust the position, the cradle is offered for them. Now we're going to go through the actual assembly of the vest, sizing it for our body types. There are two main adjustment points: the shoulders, that's for length, and the size, which is for width. There's a lot of adjustability built in. That's done intentionally so that people have options. They can run a larger vest or a smaller vest, depending on what their needs are. If they need more maneuverability or more coverage. The way it works, you can also, in addition to putting it in straight and having an increased length there, you can also adjust the width of the opening for the head. If you place these on a slight angle to each other, typically that will give you a greater opening depending on your head size relative to your body size. So instead of running this completely straight, like this, we can run it at a bit of an angle here, and that will give us a little bit more of a wider opening to help us clear our ears or whatever. But you'll notice the handles here, when you put it together, you're going to want to make sure to stow these so that you can get to the quick release. And that will just go down like that. Normally, so that way when it's released, this will be available, you can grab it. What I'll do normally is I'll get an idea pretty much where it's at. I'll run a couple of fingers to determine where it is, and then get that on both sides, make sure that it's right, and then cinch everything down. Alright, once we have the shoulders adjusted, I'm going to take it, throw it over the head. The easiest way to be able to get the thing to work, get it sized where you want quickly, is to reach around with the opposite hand and grab this flap. Grabbing the pull handle, bring it across straight, tuck it in as you come across, that side is done. Same thing on the other side, come across, nice and straight, and it's done. You're completely in the vest. If you had to fight for this position, you could. Everything is laid out so that the vest is completely usable when it's thrown over the head. To get the rest of the way into it, though, is an easy thing, and to get the adjustment right each time is also easy. Alright, due to the shoulder straps on this vest being wide so as to facilitate greater strength and comfort, it's best when taking it off if you use the thumbs to lead to help clear the ears. Okay, one of the innovative features of this vest are the handles on each of the different surfaces, the flaps and the straps. What they're for is to be able to get out of it quickly. Okay, I'm going to go through the quick release mechanism in a second. You've already seen the sides work. If I'm using the molly that these are affixed to right now, I can actually mount them back so they still have accessibility to them. I just come around, grab it, unhook it, and it's off. So that's what all this Velcro is for, so that it can actually mount in different positions. So to get out of it quickly, what you're going to do is reach back with your thumbs hooked, pull those forward. As you're coming back, you can grab these. Now we're going to go through in a second how to make this more effective if for some reason you have your vest cinched up too tight. So for me, to get an idea, I'm going to run back to where my hands normally want to go, and then that's where I'm going to measure back to be able to put in the Velcro pieces. Now if I had to get out of it right now, I could push forward and still get out. But to make it a little bit easier, we include with each one of the vests that we sell a small piece of Velcro that will be able to mount back here to make it easier for you. Okay, now we've put these on here. I've sized it for myself and put on the Velcro backing there to defeat the Velcro at the end and make it a little bit easier to get off for a quick release. It's going to go on the front side panel on the bottom. Now I'm going to demonstrate the quick release feature of this vest. Alright, last thing I'm going to show is how to install the fast mag on the vest. First thing I'm going to do is run the straps through here, get them started, up above where the ears are going to go in. Run the ears down, jam them down as tight as they'll go. Continue to thread these through, the straps through. The next, roll molly. Pull them nice and tight. Snap them in, you're ready to go.